Hello my chickens, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be creating this makeup look with $2,000 worth of makeup. I know that is so much money, you definitely don't need that much freaking money to be good at makeup. Don't worry about that. This is just a little experiment. You can definitely create something like this with drugstore makeup, but I just thought this would be a fun video for you guys to watch. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's try and get this video to 20,000 likes. That'd be amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start with the skincare. So I always prep my skin before I apply foundation. It makes my foundation go on so smooth and it just looks really healthy and radiant. And also I do have dry skin, so it makes sure like the foundation doesn't stick to any dry patches. But if you don't moisturize, I would definitely recommend doing that before you put your foundation on. So the one that I'm using today is the Medic 8 Vitamin C Day Cream. This one is $130. It's very pricey, but I've been using it for about a month now and I'm obsessed with it. I'd never heard of the brand before they sent it to me, so I'm very happy because it works wonders for my skin. It makes it so glowy. So I'm just going to take this much and rub it all over my face. So I like to do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation. So this is going to allow all of the moisturizer to sink in to the face before we get to foundy. I always shorten every word. So sorry. I always take my moisturizer in my hair, so I have like slick sideburns. It's absolutely stunning. There's a hack for you guys. It works wonders. I literally do it every day. And I always like to go in with an eye cream as well. This one's only $20. I just thought I would share it with you because it is so good. This one is an eye roll-on, so you don't have to use your fingers, which is like the reason why I love it so much. Thank you. So I just put my eyebrows on. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids. I love using the Tarte Shape Tape to prime my lids because it's really thick and it literally covers everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and pack this on. My veins on my eyelids are literally so bad. So I need something really thick. Just like that. And I'm just going to set that concealer down with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This stuff is literally as cheap as dirt, but I'm obsessed with it and I use it every time I do my eyeshadow. Now it's time for the eyeshadow, so I'm going to take this Natasha Denona Star palette. This one is $221. Natasha Denona palettes are really expensive, but they are amazing quality. So this is what the colors look like. If you ever need to clean your brushes last minute, I love to use this one by Morphe. It is just the normal like brush cleaner and it dries pretty much instantly. Yes. The first shade that I'm going to take is this one right here, and I'm just going to put this in the crease. And I'm just using my MAC 224 brush. And we're just going to work this from outer corner to inner corner. And I'm going to blow this one up really high. As you can see, they're blending so beautifully. If I ever come out with eyeshadows, they have to be as good as Natasha's. Now that I'm looking at the palette, I think I'm going to use a different one just because, like, what can you do? Like, I've already done a burgundy look. I've already done gold, like, thank you. So instead, I'm just going to use this eyeshadow palette right here. This one is the Masquerade by Juvia's Place. This is what the colors look like. They're absolutely amazing. I just bought this last week, so I really just want to play with it. So the next shade that I'm going to take is this one right here, and I'm going to use this to deepen up the crease. This is actually the first time using them on my eyes, so let's see how they go. Oh my god, first impression, they're literally like incredible. They're blending out so easily. I'm going to take that original crease color and just blend out the edges so it's nice and smooth. The next shade I'm going to take is this one right here. Oh my god, I literally am so obsessed with these eyeshadows. The formula is so good. So I'm just going to focus this one on the outer half. Bring some more darkness in there. I'm going to take this really pretty purple and I'm going to do a halo eye. So that shade's going to go on the outer half and the inner half, and then I'm going to take a different color on the middle. Oh my god, this is going to be so good. So I'm just packing this on with a short shader brush. That's so pigmented. And then I'm just going to take a really small amount in my crease just so it all kind of comes together nicely. And then I'm going to take this shade and pack this right in the middle. So I just took my MAC Fix Plus on my little brush and I'm just going to pack it on. I love burgundy purple eyeshadow looks. I think they're so pretty. Ooh, this is nice. So I'm just going to kind of blend it into the other color, so there's a nice little transition going. Now it's time for the primer, and this was so expensive. This is the Sisley primer. I'm not even going to try and say any of these fancy names because I'm a dumbass bitch when it comes to pronouncing things. So this one was $220. I literally got all of these expensive products just for this video, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. I'm just going to give it a good shake and put it on the back of my hand. Oh, it's like a gel consistency. It smells like tea tree oil. Yeah. Yum. So I'm just going to start working this into my skin. Oh, it feels so refreshing on my skin. Oh, that sounded really bad, but this smells that stunning. After like 5 seconds or so, it gets kind of tacky, which is a good thing, so all the foundation can really stick to it. This primer doesn't fill in the pores or anything. I'm pretty sure it just makes the skin hydrated, and it's going to make the makeup stay on longer. Okay. For foundation, I'm going to use the PRAIRIE Skin Caviar foundation. If you guys haven't seen my last video, was it my last video? No, it was the one before that. I did a first impression on this foundation. I really want to try it out again and just like see how it looks on my skin for the second time, just to get a feel of like if I actually really love it. So this one was $275. So I'm just going to start painting this on my face. I'm just going to run through this really quickly because I did a whole video on it. Don't want to bore you guys. It is a really good match to my fake tan, which is always a plus. So my boyfriend Jonathan is taking me away this weekend, and I literally have no idea where I'm going. It's all blended in my hair. He's taking me away for our birthdays, so I'm really excited. And I have no idea. I honestly was guessing all these places, and he's like, nope, nope. But it's only for the weekend, so it can't be too far. And all my friends know, but they're not telling me. By the way, when I mean all my friends, I literally have like 4 friends, so there you go. Now I'm going to take the Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. So this one's like a really hydrating concealer, so if you do have dry under eyes, then this one is great. I have the shade Light, and I'm just going to cover my ugly bags. Oh, I put that really high. You know what to do, just blending this out with my Bobbi blender. And then to bake underneath my eyes, I'm taking the PRAIRIE, oh god bless that name, in the shade Translucent. This is a loose powder. But yeah, most expensive powder I have, $130, no thank you. This is seriously my favorite powder brush of all times at the moment. It is the Real Techniques buffing brush. It's really dense, so it really just packs my powder on, and I love that. So for the powder, I'm going to take this Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation powder in the shade Toffee. I haven't used this before, so hopefully it actually does set the face because it is a foundation powder. But I did feel it before and it's dry, so... Oh my god, no! Foundation powders always go so blotchy. I really just want to like push my brows upwards, so I'm going to take the Garbo and Kelly eyebrow gel. Yes, nearly forgot that one. So I haven't used this one before either, but this one's clear. So pushing them up. Oh, this works really well. Love it. That made my brows look so good. Yes! Shall we get back to business and do under the eyes? So I'm taking this Absolutely Stunning palette again, and I'm just going to pick up the first shade that I used in my crease, so this one right here, and I'm going to blend this from outer corner to inner corner. You guys know the drill. I was going through my cupboard the other day, and I realized how many clothes that I buy and I don't actually use, and it made me really frustrated. So right now I'm wearing a top that I bought so many months ago. I never wore it, so you know what, I'm going to make the most out of everything that I have. Probably not going to happen because I have that many clothes, but just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm not going to buy any more clothes unless I actually have somewhere to wear it. And of course the next shade I'm going to take is that purple shade, and I'm just going to run this over the top. Alrighty, so for the inner corner, I'm going to take this beautiful shade right here. Oh my god, this is such a diverse palette. I don't know where I was going with that, but I really like it. So I'm just going to pop this right here. Oh my god. So pigmented. For the mascara, I'm taking the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. I love this to really separate my lashes. It does an amazing job. So I'm just going to take this in zigzag motion so it gets in every single crevice. Before we get any further, I really need to set my face properly because that other powder didn't at all, because It is a foundation powder, so I didn't really expect it to, but I'm just going to take my Benefit Hello Flawless in the shade Honey. This is like my holy grail powder, and I'm just going to use this to set around here because I don't mind the rest of the face being dewy, but this area I feel like looks a bit like oily. I usually use this mascara on my lower lashes only because holy, it's so good for the lower lashes. Then for the waterline, I'm going to take this Tarte Inner Rim liner. This is my favorite one. It's just like a skin tone color, so it brightens it up a little bit. It's so pigmented as well. So I'm just going to warm it up on the back of my hand because I haven't used it in so long. I probably should have done this before mascara. My bad. Now it's time to glue on some lashes. I'm taking these ones from House of Lashes, and these are in Spellbound. They're so pretty. I'm just really scared that man's going to be like really thick and hard to apply, but I like how they look. They're really wispy and thick, you know? On they go. Okay, so let's finish the face. So I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the shade Medium 2. This one was $65. Pretty pricey. It is very red and cool tone. But I'm just going to take a little bit on an angled brush and lightly contour my face. I've really been enjoying warm tone contour shades at the moment, so hopefully this still looks good. It's not really my favorite anymore, but anyways, let's move on to the bronzer. So I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. It is literally the size of my head. So I'm just going to take that same, actually no, I have a new favorite brush for bronzer. It's this one by Inglot, and it is the 36BJF brush. It is so good, and it's so soft and fluffy. So let's just bronze up the face. This one's more of like a warm tone, so it's perfect for what I want. I'm going to go around my hairline, on my cheekbones, absolutely everywhere. This bronzer is completely matte, which is definitely different for me because I love a really glowy bronzer, but I love this bronzer so much. To bake underneath my contour, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my favorite for baking. I haven't found a better baking powder yet, so I'm just going to drag my beauty blender right under here. Just cleans it up. I feel like this is so satisfying to watch. And I like to dust that away pretty much straight away, just because it really does stick to the skin, and it's going to stick to the skin because I have kind of a wet face. Now for the blush, I'm going to take this one from Natasha Denona. This is a duo, so it comes with 2 shades. This one's definitely going to be too light for me. If anything, I'd use that for a highlight. So I'm going to use this shade right here, which looks a lot like Orgasm by NARS. It's like pink, shimmery, universal kind of shade. So I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks and blend it back. I feel like I can wear a lot of blush with this look just because the eyes are like kind of that pinky purple color. So kind of got a theme going on. Wow, this is very pigmented. I like this blush. Before we move any further, I'm going to take this Garbo and Kelly powder and cream contour kit, and I'm going to take this banana shade here because I really want to highlight under my eyes. I feel like there's not enough highlight going on there, you know what I mean? Also on my chin, down my nose, in between the brows. Now it's time for the highlighter. So as per usual, MAC Fix Plus, because I use it for every single highlighter anyway. And then I'm going to take this this beautiful highlight from Dior. This is in the shade 001. And let me tell you, this better be amazing because it was really expensive. So I'm really just going to go on in there. I mean, at the start, I was a bit disappointed, but once I was building it up, I love it. It's like a champagne-y highlight, just like any typical highlight, really. I feel like this was made to be kind of like a natural glow to the face, but because I put so much on, it's like, hello, how are you? See, like, that's one layer. Okay, that's actually amazing. On the tip of my nose. I'm going to take this Jeffree Star Velour Lips liquid lipstick in the shade Gemini. I don't think I've used this on my channel, and I feel like it's going to go really well with the eye look. Oh, I really don't like the smell of these though. And then over the top, I'm going to take this NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Stripped. You guys know I always do ombre lips, so I'm just going to put this in the middle. This is like a moussey consistency. It's really nice. And then just over the top, I'm taking this Natasha Denona lip gloss in the shade 18 Flesh. This is going to lighten it up even more and add a nice sheen to it. So the wand is all effed up if you ask me. Thank you. Oh. And then lastly, I'm going to take this Toucher Luminous Dewy Mist Spray. This is actually nearly empty. I do like this one a lot, so I'm just going to spray this on the sides of my face. I'm going to make sure to cover my eyes though, because it has oil in it. Okay, so here we have the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was so much fun just like playing around with all of my luxurious makeup and just smashing it on my face all at once. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.